Hey, what's up, fam and friends? This is Bina Weena. I'm sure you all know why I'm uploading this video. It is because I want to share my experience at Paisley Park with you. My experience at Paisley Park, I had so much fun. It was such a great experience. Um, okay, how do I start? When I arrived at Paisley Park, I was like 20 minutes early. They wouldn't allow me to go in until 20 minutes after one because they're very strict about this rule that you have to arrive 20 minutes prior to the start of your tour. So my tour was at 1:40. I got there at 1 o'clock. So we pull up at Paisley Park, and the security guard comes up and asks for my ticket. So he says, "Oh, you're early." And I said, "Yeah, I didn't want to be late. I didn't want my tour to be canceled or anything like that. I didn't want to be late because I know how strict you guys are." And it was like, "Oh, don't worry, the tour won't get canceled." So he says, "You won't be allowed in until like 20 after." Until 1:20. So I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? And in the meantime, he was like, I don't know. Like, you know, they're too strict and uptight there. Really, the staff there is really uptight. But I knew exactly what to do. So um, the Uber driver dropped me off, and what I decided to do was just snap some pictures and record a couple of videos. As you guys saw, I did upload some photos and a couple of clips or videos of the memorabilia that was presented by the Purple Army, the fans. You know, I went to the tunnel. I saw all the memorabilia and all the messages that the fans left, prints and everything. And it was so like relaxing there. It was very peaceful. I can hear, like a little waterfall and everything. So once I got done with my trip to the tunnel and uh, the fence that had all the memorabilia and all the writings and everything, it was time for me to go back to to start my tour. So I decided to record a little something outside the exterior. You saw the video I posted up of me recording outside of Paisley Park, and I recorded some of his plants and everything. So I go in, I turn my phone off because, as you know, you're not allowed to have your phone available, or your phone must be turned off. And they give you this little pouch to lock it in and everything like that, and they'll give it to you, and you're not allowed to and it won't unlock until the end of your tour. So once I went in, I was led to the service desk, to the guest service desk, and I paid $10 for a flash drive because I get a photo opportunity. I can either um, have a photo, actually take a photo of myself in front of a gigantic um, photo of Prince, or I can take a picture or I can have a photo opportunity by sitting at one of his no. I can either take a picture of myself standing next to Prince, which is a large portrait of him from his Third Eye Girl, his most recent, era, or I can sit at the piano, at his purple piano. I decided to take a picture with Prince. Okay, so it didn't happen until later on, but that wasn't until later on in the tour. But in the beginning, when I arrived at the guest services desk, they allowed me to purchase the flash drive right then and there because I did want to take a photo um, and everything like that. Since I'm not allowed to have my phone, to take a picture, so I decided to just go ahead. And here's the thing. Okay, so after I do that, then there was a little mix up. I almost didn't take the tour until 2:40 because they claimed that the tour was rescheduled or was changed to 2:40 p.m. And I was like, no, I didn't get any emails stating that. I actually booked this tour like 2 months in advance, so my tour is at 1:40. So what they decided to do was give me the tour, the VIP tour at my scheduled time. The only difference is that it was just me. I was the only person on that tour. I thought that there was going to be many others. I mean, there was another group there, but they were just there to do the GA tour, the general admission tour. I had the VIP tour. So I was the only one that was taking the VIP tour at 1:40. I was the only one. So, hey, that's good for me. I get a private experience. I have my own private tour. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I was expecting for to be part of a group, but there was a mix up. There was there was a tour, a VIP tour at 2:40, but I was like, well, I have my schedule is it says 1:40. So they were trying to make me wait, but I was like, yeah, okay, but I was like, I really wanted to get this tour really popping. So yeah, they allowed me to have I guess they wanted me to be a part of the group, but since I had already booked my tour in advance, they decided to just let me have my own private VIP tour, and which was great. It was 101. So yeah, so it was good. I was like, all right, that's better. That's better for me anyway. So what I did was the first stop was to look at all his plaques. I saw all his plaques, all his gold records and platinum albums and everything like that. And the first thing that you see is his eyes. There's this um, uh, little picture. When you look up, you see his eyes, and you guys know how alluring his eyes are. Prince will hypnotize you with his eyes. He can lock you in, okay, in a daze or in the haze with his eyes. Okay, and I was like, man, you and them eyes, baby. So after, you know, the tour, I met my tour guide and I saw all the plaques, and she gave me, and she was, doing her job, which is to take me to every room, every area that was part of my tour. So she was very nice and she was very knowledgeable about Prince. She's a huge Prince fan. So uh, she did a very, very good job. So after looking at the plaques, I went into the atrium. It is the setting where he had this marble floor with this gigantic symbol. I saw divinity and majesty, his doves. They had added a new dove, but they decided to say divinity and majesty 2.0. That's how they call them. But I saw divinity and majesty, Princess Doves. They're still there. And also in the atrium, I got a chance to have a moment of silence. I saw his urn that was standing above the atrium, and I just stood there. And she and the tour guide allowed me to have a moment of silence or have a moment, and then I just looked around, tried to get a good side of it. You really can't see it that well, but you know that it's there because you see the little Paisley. The urn is located in the Paisley Park model. they had a model for his a Paisley Park model for his urn with his cremains. So his cremains is right above the atrium. So I had a moment of silence, and I just, man, I got a little emotion. I didn't cry or anything like that. I kept my cool, but I had a moment of silence, and I blew a kiss at him. And so I moved on. And also, that was the area that he had his interview with Oprah. His Oprah interview was located in that room, and he also did an interview with Mel B from from one of the Spice Girls. Her name was Scary Spice, but her name is also Mel B. So I remember that room. You have all kinds of pictures and graphics of Prince all over Paisley Park. And I got a chance to see, his old notebook, and I got a chance to see his handwriting. He has some beautiful handwriting. Prince's handwriting or penmanship was better than mine. Let's just say that. I saw his writing. He wrote Soft and Wet in 1977, and that's the notebook he wrote it in. So we moved on. We went into the room. For every room, there is like a different era, represents a different era of Prince. So we went into the Diamonds and Pearls room, which is a display of Prince from the Diamonds and Pearls era. So I went in, and they were playing, the Diamonds and Pearls video and everything like that. So it's like that for every room, for every era. You have Diamonds and Pearls, then there was Love Sexy. I went in to see the Love Sexy tour. I went in to see all his wardrobe and everything like that. After Diamonds and Pearls, we went into the Love Sexy room, and I saw his all the pictures and everything like that represented that era was there, and all in the displays of his wardrobe for that era was there too, and they were also playing the clips from that era as well. So Diamonds and Pearls, then there's Love Sexy, and and then the tour guide took me into his office. Prince's office was slamming. It was just the way he left it. He had some furniture in his office. They were playing an interview with Tavis Smiley, in there. So they had all kinds of clips and everything like that of Prince in every room that you visit. So we went into his office. He was stylish, man. That man was stylish. I saw his briefcase. I saw his carry-on bag. He also had a table, like a little conference area, a conference meeting area when he would have a meeting with people and everything like that in his office. So yeah, and then there's the interview that he had with Tavis Smiley. So it was playing as I was touring that area. So after that, we looked at some of his guitars and everything like that, and then I got a chance to have my very first VIP experience. The first VIP experience that I had was going into his video editing room, where he edited all his videos and footages and everything. So I went in, and I had a chance to sit down, and she played clips of Prince during the 2004 Musicology tour. And I have to admit, these are things that I have seen. It was clips that I've seen before. But just to sit there and just watch this man, and get a feel of what it would have been like if I had to help him edit videos and everything like that. Or his whole production equipment was there. His editing equipment was there, computer and everything. So I did. Yeah, I got a chance and I sat there and I just looked at him and I smiled. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, you were brilliant, man. I was just watching him, So after after we left the editing room, then I went to the to another room where you have a whole line of people that he influenced and also people that have influenced him. So the tour guide was challenging my knowledge. She wanted to see if I had knowledge of these people that was on display that had influenced Prince or in which Prince has influenced artists that Prince influenced. So yeah, I mastered that. And then we went into um, let me see, what else did we do? I saw another room, which was a room that Prince took Oprah. It was called the Galaxy room, and you walk into this room and it's like stars and stuff like that, like a galaxy, and it was a room where Prince liked to meditate or watch movies and everything like that. I saw his little kitchenette, where he liked to have his meals or where he liked to sit and watch television and everything like that. So I saw his little kitchen area. And then we went into Studio B. And I saw a clip of the Oprah interview, which I already have. So after going to Studio B, we went into another room, which is another studio. And I saw another clip of Prince and also got a chance to hear an unreleased song that he was working on. It was supposed to be some kind of jazz funk type of song. And I saw all his musical instruments, all the equipment and everything like that he had, to work with. And that was great. And then we went into another studio. I think it was Studio C, where I took the photo of myself, and Prince. And also I saw the piano, the purple piano, and um, and there was a black piano as well. And there was a studio. And also, guess what? I got a chance to play ping pong. I played ping pong with Prince's ping pong paddles and his ping pong ball. Okay, I played on Prince's ping pong table with the tour guide. Okay, and Prince was watching me. He was watching me. I mean, the photo is like he's like staring. He was staring at me and watching me play ping pong. So that's what it was like. He was staring at me. So I was like, I don't know how to play no ping pong. And so she said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on, let's go, girl. So then we played ping pong for a few minutes and I had fun. I had a blast playing ping pong because I got really, really good. As time went by, I got so good, I actually beat the tour guide. I beat the tour guide, in ping pong. So I was hitting and missing at first, but I was like, wait a minute. Okay, remember, okay, according to Forrest Gump, I remember what Forrest Gump said in the movie. Okay, when you're playing ping pong, keep your eye on the ball. I said, okay, remember, according to Forrest Gump, keep your eye on the ball. So that's exactly what I did. And then I started to get really, really good. I got really good at ping pong. So I felt like Prince was watching me as I got better and better at playing ping pong. So, wow, that kind of freaked me out. I had such a great time, and I imagined myself playing with them. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I felt like I was playing ping pong with Prince, kicking his butt. But if Prince I reminded the tour guide that if Prince was here, playing ping pong was there playing ping pong with me, that he wouldn't make it so easy on me. He would actually slam the ball and try just to make me miss so that he can win. Little cheater. That's all right. But I remember playing basketball when I was a kid. I told the tour guy, I would beat Prince in basketball. Watch. I used to play on a junior varsity team when I was ages 10 to 12. I used to play basketball. If Prince was here, I would kick his butt. But I was just playing around and joking because Prince is a way better player than I am. But it would be fun. It would have been fun to play with Prince, playing ping pong or whatever. So after playing ping pong with Prince's ping pong paddle, as Boris Gump would say, we left the studio and we went into another room, which was the Purple Rain room. I saw all the scratches on Prince's piano. There was another purple piano, but it had Prince's scratches or marks. It was marked with Prince's heels because he would stand on the piano and everything like that and jump off of the pianos and everything like that. So the scratches from his heels was on there. So I saw the motorcycle. They were also playing the movie clips from the movie and everything like that. So as we went on, and there was a whole bunch of photos representing every movie that he has done. For every room there is an era. So after the Purple Rain room, we went into the Under the Cherry Moon room, where there was some clips playing from Under the Cherry Moon, and you had his wardrobe and everything like that. But and then we went into the Graffiti Bridge room, where we saw all his wardrobe and clips from pictures and clips from when he did the movie Graffiti Bridge. And that was in reference to, it basically was showing clips of him wearing exactly what was on display. So after that, we went into the hall where I was given a history, a timeline of Prince. You had all these photos, all these graphical images of Prince throughout the years. And there was a history, the tour guide decided to give me a chronological timeline of Prince's history, starting from 1978 when he first started, out in the music industry, to 1996 on one side, and then coming back, there was another side with all of his awards. I saw all his Grammys, all his AMAs, all of his MTV Music Awards. I saw his Oscar. I saw everything up close. And then we went into another room where we saw some pictures, some graphical images of Prince and in different eras. And there was a clip of Prince from the Rave On to the Joy Fantastic era. And I was shown the piano that he used for that particular concert or show. And then after that, I saw a tour bus. I saw Prince's tour bus from when he did the Gold Experience. From 1995 to 1996, he used this big tour bus. So I saw that in the backyard. There was an area where you could see the tour bus. And the tour guide said that they really would like to make that a part of the museum and everything like that. So at least I got a chance to see it. So I saw the tour bus, and then I went into the sound stage room, and they played. There were different stages and everything like that, with all of Prince's wardrobe and everything like that, all his outfits from when he did the musicology tour, from when he did the piano and microphone tour, his very last tour. They showed a clip. They were showing a performance that he was doing in his last year, and which was last year. That was like last year in like maybe March. They showed that clip of him doing the piano and microphone tour, and a clip from the Third Eye Girl era. So after that, then I went into the MPG music club room, his club, where they would have all the gatherings and everything like that. With Prince, sometimes he would be there, sometimes he wouldn't be, but there's a stage and everything like that. And I saw a dining. It was also a dining area where Prince would order food and everything like that, and he would eat with his friends and everything like that. There's a capacity limit to like maybe 200 people in that room, or in whatever. But a lot of his shows took place in that soundstage room. You know, he would offer fans a chance to sit in on the sound checks. And he will also hold after parties. So yeah, I saw it, and after we left the MPG Music Club, then there was the last part of the tour, which was the gift shop, where I saw the halftime show that he did back in 2007, the Super Bowl performance. And they had his wardrobe from that on display. And there was a big clip and everything like that. The sound effects was great. The experience of it was just awesome. I went into all kinds of studios and everything like that where he performed and did his work. I went, and that was the end of the tour. Yeah. It was a great experience. And then after I visited the gift shop, I had the opportunity to order some food. I wanted to try a dish that Prince enjoyed. So there was a menu of all the dishes that Prince enjoyed eat, and everything like that, that the his personal chef had cooked extremely for him. So he loved he loved pancakes, as all know. You guys know the famous pancake story, him and Charlie Murphy and everything like that. There was pancakes available. There was minestrone soup. There was a macaroni and cheese dish that he really enjoyed. So I decided not to go for the pancakes because I'm going to have pancakes in the morning for breakfast. So I decided, let me taste this macaroni and cheese. Let me go for the mac and cheese. I want to taste, I want to have I wanted to have the experience of what Prince's taste buds was like. I wanted to see what he enjoyed. I wanted to see what the macaroni and cheese tastes like. So I had the opportunity to sit and in the music club room that the tour guide and I had just left, the MPG club. where Prince performed in. He also had two dressing rooms upstairs and everything. So I sat down. I was table number 7. I had a can of Diet Coke, and I had a dish of macaroni and cheese just with breadcrumbs on it. And to me, it was good. It was good. It wasn't the macaroni and cheese that you know that I was used to. That we would normally cook on Thanksgiving. It was different, but it tastes real. It was a good dish. So I ate a little bit of that, and then after that, I decided to visit the gift shop, and then that was the end of my tour. By the time I left, there was a thunderstorm. It was raining. It was purple raining. So yeah, that's what happened. And then after I left Paisley Park, I kind of left, feeling very emotional. I didn't cry or anything like that, but I didn't really want to leave. You know, I didn't want to leave. So yeah, but it was a great experience. I had such a wonderful time. It was a wonderful experience. It was very spiritual for me. What was more spiritual for me was me playing ping pong with Prince staring at me. Prince, this portrait of Prince, this gigantic. I'm going to upload the photo. I have like maybe 3 photos of myself, standing with Prince, and but Prince was watching me. He was literally watching me playing ping pong with the tour guide, and I was playing with his ping pong paddle and everything. Yeah, I had a ball. That was the best part of the tour, was when I had the opportunity to play ping pong, and Prince is staring at me. Okay. So one thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention was that the Purple Rain Room, in the Purple Rain Room, it used to be a basketball court where Prince played basketball with his boys. So the Purple Rain Room is originally his basketball court. And I also forgot to mention um, that in the graffiti bridge room, it was a production office. So yeah, but man, I would recommend everyone, if you have love for Prince, you should definitely schedule a tour, because I would definitely do it again. Only next time I will be prepared to sing, because that's what I do anyway. I can sing. I want Prince to hear my voice. I want his spirit to hear my voice. And I want to do it in the studio where he's staring at me. Just like he did when he was, just like that picture did when I was playing ping pong. That I want that same experience when I record next time. Because next time I'm gonna do the ultimate experience, because there's the it was an experience that was added on. So you have the general admission tour, you have the VIP tour, and you have the ultimate experience tour, which offers more than the VIP, a little more than the VIP. So, yeah, I had a great time. So after I left Paisley Park, even though it was raining, I took the Uber straight to Mall of America. I wanted to get some time in there too. So I spent about an hour and 30 minutes, just walking around. I was like, the mall, but let me tell you something, the Mall of America was very, it was a beautiful mall. It was huge. That mall is huge. They have they have an east side, they got a west side, they got the north and the south. I mean, it was huge. They got 3 levels. Mall of America has 3 levels. And I never knew a mall that had attractions. In other words, the mall is also an amusement park. I saw all these roller coasters and I saw the carousel and I saw the Ferris wheel and everything like that. So I really didn't. I felt like because I was on a tight schedule, because I was trying to get a chance to do everything that I wanted to do. I still have not gotten a chance to swim yet, and I'm going swimming in a few minutes, in a little while. Um, and I also want to occupy that fitness room in the morning. So I'm trying to get everything in. So I wasn't able to spend much time there. Just spend like maybe an hour and 30 minutes or something like that at the mall. And I walked around, and everything. So yeah, and then I came back. So that's what my day was like, and I had such a wonderful time. I really wish I didn't have to leave. I really don't want to leave, but I have to. All good things must come to an end. But I'll be back. I'll be back next time, and next time I'll be ready to sing for Prince. Yeah. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think, and just do whatever. I love you guys, and um, I'll check y'all soon. Peace.